We're already halfway of November and I can't wait to see the other shows being released next month and for 2023. But before that, there are a lot of ongoing BL series that caught my attention for the past few weeks and I want to share my thoughts about these. If you have your own watch list, share it on the comment section below. Before that, some of these BL shows might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these BL dramas. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. First on my watch list, Choco milkshake. Every month, whenever I update my watch list of BL, I always make sure that there's a BL that would showcase a lot of cute stuffs with a light plot. For November, Choco milkshake is the perfect BL series for that together with a short run time. The first 2 episodes of this series were good for me but I think the 3rd and the 4th episodes kinda slowed down in terms of pacing of the story. Since Choco milkshake only has 10 to 15 minutes of runtime per episode, I think the light plot fits on the narrative of the story. I'm still waiting on some kind of twist in the future episodes but I'm definitely loving this one. Choco milkshake can be watched on YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday. Number 2 on my watch list, Eternal Yesterday. There are already 4 episodes available online but I've only managed to watch the first 2 episodes. If you think that a relationship between a ghost and a man was already kind of weird, then Eternal Yesterday would take our imagination to the extreme. When I first read the synopsis, I never thought that this would have a supernatural genre but upon watching it, this is really something I would watch because of its uniqueness and due to my curiosity. A love story between a young man and a living corpse is something I have never seen before so I think I have to get ready for a possible sad ending. Aside from its plot, the opening song is also a catchy one which makes me not to skip the intro for this BL. With 8 episodes in total, I guess the story would conclude in a much fast-paced storyline. Eternal Yesterday can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 3 on my watch list, Between Us the series. At the time of writing, Between Us only has 1 episode available online so my thoughts and comments would only be based on that. After more than 2 years of waiting, Between Us is finally released to the public. When this series was first announced way back in 2020, I was really excited for it because Win Team's story wasn't that clear in Until We Meet Again. But as the time went by, my excitement for the then upcoming series gradually died due to so much interval and no updates with regards to the series. As for the episode 1, it was good but not that great probably due to some scenes we have already seen being shown again. I guess the first episode needs to establish a connection with Until We Meet Again in order to move forward but the succeeding episodes must focus more on its own plot. Anyway, I'm still looking forward for this series because I have waited for this for a long time and I hope it wouldn't be a disappointment. Between Us can be watched on YouTube and iQIYI. Number 4 on my watch list, Self. I See You the series. Ever since I watched the trailer for this BL a couple of weeks ago, I was hooked with what I saw and what's to anticipate for the whole series. But upon watching the first episode, it was kinda underwhelming especially when it comes to the acting performances of some actors. The awkwardness I felt during some scenes was something I rarely experience when it comes to BL series. The concept is still good and that's what makes me finish the first episode although I'm kinda hesitant whether to continue watching it until its finale. The ad scene was also noticeable but since we could watch this for free, I guess it's not that big of an issue. Anyway, I would definitely read some personal reviews of those who have already seen all episodes available online in order to weigh whether to continue or not. Self I See You can be watched on YouTube every Thursday. Number 5 on my watch list. Remember Me the series. Since my only 12% just got finished airing last Friday, I'm already looking for another heartwarming BL to take its place, and I guess Remember Me would be a good alternative. I've only seen the first episode of it this weekend, and I can say that the amount of nostalgia it brought me was huge. The storytelling was good, and it's also interesting where the plot will take us in the future episodes. With already 6 episodes available online, I have to make sure that I could binge watch the other 5 episodes in order to know if this is something worth watching. Remember Me can be watched on YouTube, Viki, and Gagu. Number 6 on my watch list. My Tooth Your Love. About Youth is currently my favorite Taiwanese BL, and I'm quite happy to see another Taiwanese BL on air right now. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, and I can say that I'm already liking the story. On first look, the plot could be seen as a light story with pretty good interesting characters. The chemistry of the main couple is extremely good, and I won't get tired of looking on their scenes for the whole day. Not only that, but the side characters are also getting my attention, so I hope the side story would also turn out good. The only thing that bothers me for this series is the character of Bai Lang. With what I saw for the first 2 episodes, he has the tendency of being a stubborn or annoying attitude that might affect the whole vibes of the series. Anyway, that's just only my assumption, and I hope that the remaining episodes would have an even better execution of the story. My Tooth Your Love can be watched on Viki, WeTV, and Gagu. Number 7 on my watch list. Love in the Air. This Thai BL series just got ended last week, and it's really hard for me to say goodbye for them. I actually haven't seen the finale episode yet, since I'm still not ready to see what caused the trauma of Sky from his past. Anyway, although I love every main character in this series, my favorite would always be Rain, and that's just because of his cute personality ever since the beginning of the series. It's quite sad to see this series ending, but after all, every show has to end to give a good conclusion. There might be a little bit of inconsistency in some episodes, but for me, it's not that noticeable, especially the moment I was already hooked with the story. I would definitely want to see the actors in other shows in the future, but with a different genre for them to explore other things too. Number 8 on my watch list. My Only 12% the series. After 14 weeks, this series has concluded its story and bid its goodbye last week. I'm pretty sure that I would miss this series quite a lot because the characters are already engraved in my heart. I have read a lot of comments with regards to the finale episode, but I think it's needed for the character of CU. Aside from the plot of having only 12% chance of having your feelings being reciprocated, the overall series revolves around CU slowly growing up. In the later episodes, he became a lot more independent even without his childhood friend. In the finale, we could see him being free and a full-fledged adult. Although I kind of agree that the funeral scene was indeed quite long, I was hoping they added a lot more positive scenes in its finale. Anyway, My Only 12% is still one of my favorites for this year, as it's one of the most heartwarming BL series I've ever watched. With a lot of ongoing BL series, I would definitely need to catch up to some shows in order to give a proper review. With just a month and a half until the year ends, there are definitely a bunch of upcoming shows that will be announced slated for next year. What are your current watch list of BL series? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.